Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to Clan Quest Plays The Elder God Wars Dungeon, Big Front. I am Zerdones. I'm filling in for Questcaping, who can't be here today. Joining me are, of course, Miss Alaska.
It's Alaska and Kebab disappeared.
Yeah,
He's gone
Kebab,
to
Kebab
steal
ran
some
off.
kebab.
I had to make a pause. Sorry about
There he is. All right, so Skilling Boss.
Yeah, I'm keen for this because we kind of had a sort of like a beta skilling boss with Anachronia and the dinosaurs there, and I
Yeah,
had a
Big
lot of
Game
fun with
Hunter.
those. So
Big Game
yeah,
Hunter is a lot of fun, yeah.
exactly. And I think
that.
I've heard from many
In small
people
doses.
like they've been wanting to after all the PBM bosses we've been having, there's been a cry for like more skilling content. Which is
Absolutely.
fair. I think keep the balance going. So this is interesting. It's something different, right?
Yeah, I mean, skilling like PVM has always been sort of the big money maker, so it's nice to have skilling get its stay in the limelight.
Yeah.
Kind of PPM speaking in Ricky, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
personally love PVM, but it's just good to like keep it because I think going from Kerapac to Glacier, I was like, yeah, it's cool bosses. I love the bosses, but it's all just PVM content. It was kind of back to back, so it's good to kind of break that up with something new, I guess, and keep it a bit more interesting this time around, rather than just being a repeat of every other God Wars dungeon.
Yeah, and I like that because they said that when they announced Elder God Wars, like we don't want this to be the same old Elder God Wars dungeon. We want to do something different and sort of
Yep.
stretch what a God Wars dungeon can mean. So like we sort of did that a bit with the Glacier, but this in particular I think is really cool and really
Oh,
fresh.
100%. I have tried it just to kind of get a feel for things, and it is very different. It is indeed a scaling boss, so takes a
Cool.
lot of teamwork, communication, and it's messy first time, but I think once you know what you're doing, it can be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm
Excellent.
keen to do it.
So what I'm hearing is we are going to die in amusing ways.
Oh,
This will be
100%.
fun.
That's how you learn.
Stop
Absolutely.
looking at
Yeah.
Zelda again 1 minute. Shut up, Zelda. No, I had to
Someone
play.
clip
I had
that.
the Woodworker theme in the background, so I had to listen to it.
Good soundtrack.
It is a very good
Anyway,
soundtrack.
should we head
Yeah,
in?
let's head in. Let's go and take a look at what they've added to the cathedral.
I don't know how much you've done already in Alaska, but have you examined everything around the place?
Oh no, I only got on recently, so I've probably missed some NPCs. Like there's a lot of new things that
I
have been
think my
added
audio is
in
a
this
little
update.
high.
If
High
you
up.
know more than me, Kebab, then take the lead for sure. But I
Oh
know
no,
there's
I've just been doing the skinning stuff. I just like
okay.
examined a gravestone earlier and I thought, fuck you, game.
I know there's been content added to the Glacier front, just a little bits and pieces, so worth
Okay.
checking that out too.
Okay.
So you notice in the cathedral there's some different
Oh,
characters, missing characters.
Zerador's here.
Yeah.
That's fun. Anyone want to be Zerador?
I
I
would, but
cannot
you're fucking
believe.
killing
Oh,
me.
I cannot believe there's a battle going on to save the world, and no one invited the Vandosians. Grydor is assembling his forces now.
Ruh-roh.
So
Oh, that's out of my
Zarador is
mind.
here. We got a
Zerador's here.
Vandos
Bandos is coming.
Panic.
rejuvenation of
Replicate.
Vandos. Yep.
Everybody
Zanuck, we're
panic.
gonna revive Thanos again.
Else is here.
Oh yeah, and sorry, new God banter.
Yes.
We are coming in part way here, but
Yeah, I
I
think this
have
is towards
read it
the
in
end.
advance. Yep. So everyone's read it so far. We can probably come round and catch it if we visit Glacier Front first, but
Yeah, okay. So let's go
going
to
off of yeah, let's go to Glacier first.
let's go to
We'll see if
Glacier
we can
first.
catch the next one.
See what's new.
It's a bit hard to kind of like time the the
Yeah,
God dialogue at
yeah.
the end.
Huh.
But it's cool because it feels organic how they kind of talk at
Interesting.
random
They've added
points.
more Direworth.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, quick,
Oh yeah.
before you run
Oh
past,
yeah.
it's
Completely
really
missed him.
hard to kind of catch. You'll find a lot of new NPCs just like hidden in here.
I like that. I like that they're evolving the fronts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Backtorian's over there
even
too. I see.
it's not
I always
essays of dialogue, but it's sort of just like these guys are here, they're not, distracted elsewhere, and I kind of like that because it's kind of
Yeah.
emphasizing that Elder God Wars is a
Wonder-
big thing that everyone's at.
Now the question is, can I bring my clue scrolls here when I have to talk to him?
Possibly.
I
Oh no,
have to
he's
test
doing
at
that
some
thing
point.
where he's got his twin
Yeah,
at the usual
his
station. Yeah,
His identical twin with the same name as me.
his secret twin. I think the way these are treated now is that this is a different slice of time in the game
Yeah.
continuity.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
This is how we do things now.
It's
Yeah.
advanced timeline, so yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Iworth is here. That's cool.
Iworth
I
is
like that.
here.
He's here with his
Backstorian's over
guys.
here.
Oh, I didn't know we could go down this
Isn't
way.
the backstory of it?
Yeah.
Yep, backstory's here with
Huh.
the Kadan elves. Not really the
Yeah.
most insightful dialogue, but you know, they're just.
I mean,
it's
he
just
is
to say
he
that
is supposed to be a great war leader, so yeah, it makes sense.
It does make sense, and they
Makes
made that point in the release content for the Glacier Front.
just-
You know, why isn't backstory in here? Oh, there's
Yeah.
There's an examine for an elf that says a chatty elven knight, and I can't talk to him.
Yeah.
I just love that. That's great.
Ozan is here.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And you are also
We
the
got-
one fangirl.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Essentially
long way
got-
around.
We have all the signature heroes. I mean, I guess there's Linzert, Barrows, but
Where's the raptor?
Killing
That was
stuff.
the main thing.
tapping my nose.
I just have a feeling the raptor's gonna show up with like, ooh, he thinks we
We
fly.
got more to look around. We got more to look at. Ozan's excited for the elves.
Ozan's
Wow,
very
really?
excited for the elves.
That is
gotta-
such a quote from Lord of the Rings.
I
Gotta
don't know
throw
how
in
much I
Lord
can
of the Rings
say. I think
reference.
there was a plan to have Ozan and Owen in the cathedral with more back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what happens. I think Elder Gold Dungeon is sort of like a very it's adapting as the weeks go on. So I think they changed it to just have everyone at different spots here and have them just say they want.
Yeah.
Onyx is no different price, I guess.
Yeah, because they drop from
And there's
troves.
Nexus moves as well. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, Nexus
Oh,
moved.
well, yeah,
Hellweir
she was-
moved.
Right, she's with her
We've even
appraisal
got
now.
episode nights now as well.
I've also noticed we've got way more Cruxical or just way more people here. Like, I don't remember there's an Abyssal Knight right next to Ziliana. I don't remember her being so close to someone. Go over here.
Yeah, I think the Abyssal Knights are new. I don't think Ziliana's
Yeah.
moved, but yeah, the Abyssal
Yeah,
Knights
that
are
hasn't
new.
moved.
It feels like way more populated in the dungeon
But
now. I've gotta
they're
say.
adding more.
And this the druids.
They pick around the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, is
Yes,
it just
yeah.
Tayrus still over?
They've
there?
added more bodies to the infirmary.
Oh, that's nice.
lot
That's a
more.
nice touch.
That's kind of cool. It's just showing that progression as the war goes on. Like there's more
Yeah.
people falling. It's
And-
awesome. Like they didn't need to do that, but that's just extra detail that adds to the immersion. It's great.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. I like that. I like that they're making it into an evolving
Yeah.
event.
Yeah,
I wonder if Armadale's moved. Not Armadale.
Kriara.
Kiara.
They always do that every
well,
time.
everyone back in the day it was after. We can check.
Like, there's some
I
more, there's
didn't
more
check much
NPCs
of
down
the-
nearby Nerissa as well, I see.
Is
Is
that
there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
what?
Yeah, there's actual there's more they've added more
I haven't
there's
looked
more.
in the west and north very much.
Node on grants.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so there's a new node on here. I
Yeah,
did
they've
not
moved
bring
they've
my
moved Node on.
shard. That's
No,
Yeah.
I haven't either. I'm just like
I
ignoring
don't
it.
remember them ever wandering this far. I think they've expanded how far they
Yeah.
wander now. Is
I
that
wonder if they
Dolores?
add a new spot for the engineer then.
a good question.
Might actually grab my
Mhm.
shard place or area.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that too.
Yeah, the actual boss actually hurt.
It stacks up a bit as you're running by, I gotta say.
Yeah, it does.
So I don't. If you want to go have a look at the node on front kebab, I don't think I haven't looked there yet, but I don't imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab
too
my
much
shards and
has
then we'll do.
changed. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Veluda's here.
Who's
How
here?
did Veluda
Who's
get
that?
here?
Who, sorry?
I didn't know Veluda. Veluda's over here.
Oh, really?
Oh, didn't even-
Everyone is here. Everyone
wow.
Wow.
That's a
Again,
very-
generic dialogue, but you know what? It's just the NPCs here to say that, you know what, this is important. Everyone's here. And that's cool.
Where's
I
Valuta on
appreciate
the node on front area?
Yeah, she's over in the
Yeah.
node on front. Basically, go down around where Nex
see.
is. The level
Oh, yeah.
underneath Ziliana.
Interesting. I didn't see her there before. Him? I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense because she's like if the Abyssal Knights are here, she's very associated
Yeah,
with the Abyssal
the
Knights.
Guardians of
Yeah,
Gothic.
she would.
I mean, I guess we don't have all the Guardians of Guppix, but it's nice to have some sort of presence because it's meant to be what Saradome
Oh,
and
hey,
Saren
Keaton.
and the
Well, what have you got to
Cow
say for us?
plus
Ah.
explosions.
Huh.
Oh, oh my God, we've got the
Interesting.
what is it?
I did not
Yeah,
expect him to be here at all.
me neither. This is insane.
Like, they really added
Grandmaster
a lot of characters here.
Sempia. Wait, Terrorisk is a Grandmaster now?
Yeah, he always was.
I
Yeah,
didn't think about that.
that's interesting. A
Alright.
rift has formed in the Abyssal Knights. That's interesting. I wonder if that will play into post Elder God Wars content.
Yeah, it looked like they're putting out the
Really?
seeds now for that.
Maybe
Let's
Because
maybe
where
that's
do you
just
go
the
from
hope.
Elder
Rift
Gods,
anymore.
honestly? Like, where do you
Yeah,
go from there?
yeah.
Oh, okay, the nurse has got a new dialogue.
Is there... Gosh, it's really easy to miss things this time around. Is there
Yeah.
anything we missed?
Probably.
That's why I was just running around the Nerdon front to see if there is.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and get my shard because I forgot that. I'll
Yeah, I
be
would
right
recommend
back.
it.
Oh, we probably missed the God dialogue. Yeah,
Hi, Krill.
oh yeah, they're doing the second round, I can tell. It's alright. It's
Yeah.
really hard to catch that from the start.
And teleport.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my shard. They are in the middle of their argument.
Well, Kree hasn't moved.
Korea's not moved.
Nope, there's still only one engineer.
That's a little. I like that they've
Wait,
added
wait,
more
wait.
Nodon spawns because that kind of bugged me on the first release. There's only like 12 of them.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
that's
felt
a
very
bug then.
empty.
So if you right click the engineer, it comes up with 2 engineer to attack.
Wait, say that one more time.
If you right click the engineer to like examine him or something, it actually shows 2 engineers to attack rather than just the one.
So
Interesting.
like 2 attack options for the
Yeah,
one.
2 attack
not-
options.
So
So
there's-
options for
So there's 2 NPCs following an identical path. That's
possible.
interesting.
I mean, I could attack one and see if another one moves. Yeah, there's 2 NPCs following the exact same path.
That seems like a bug.
Yeah.
They're buddies.
I mean,
Bug
it will
report.
be good for farming kits.
Yeah. I mean, I like that they added another spawn. That's a nice thing that they've done.
Yeah.
It seems like they meant to add one sort of around that area.
There's should be the new area as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang around for the next round of God Banter.
Yeah,
I can
that's
summarize it more or less.
yeah, I was sort of gonna wait and see what happens with that.
Mm.
I'm gonna go look. So here's my question: is yeah,
Hmm.
we've got all 4. Where is Fool's thing gonna happen now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is a good
I
question.
guess more. Where are we at now? So we've got Note on there. What is it? Croesus.
Croesus,
there.
yep.
But I guess Full is gonna be north. I mean, where else would it be?
I mean,
Down?
that's the entrance way for us.
Down is when? Gosh,
No,
I've
I mean
been so
like
bad
I mean like
at
straight.
orienting.
I don't mean south. I mean straight down.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
the ground.
down. That that place.
well,
No,
or
but
just
down would be. I
underground
reckon
generally.
down's gonna be the 5th location. You know how we've always got
Yeah.
5th location for gold.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
Yeah.
My thought is, this is the statue, the fountain in the middle. I have a feeling that's gonna get destroyed, and yeah, we end up having to
The
fight
statue?
Oh,
fountain
in
the-
the
the
in the
fountain in the middle
square.
as you walk in. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I think what we discover in archaeology here down is going to maybe that could tie into the 5th
Yeah,
element
if there
of
is
this
one.
Bogos dungeon.
Yeah, I think
But
that's
I
probably good.
expect Full. I mean, Full's. Yeah, I feel like Full would be north. I mean, it's
North
usually
will
the
make
pattern that
sense.
goes.
Either in
North
that
would make
big
sense.
square area or an area north of the entrance.
Yeah, north of the entrance. They just open it up.
Yeah.
I think with the God dialogue, I've heard that it does run like loop around faster these days as well, so it's not so much waiting.
Yeah,
Which
I
would be
think
nice.
I haven't heard anything from them in a while, so I think they've hit the end, so they should
Oh,
be.
they have, yeah, and they do each segment faster too. I noticed that.
Oh, that's
few weeks
nice.
ago. Just poke him a few times and
Boy,
talk.
Saren, talk.
Hey, I'm a
Talk
deal.
to
Give
me.
me a feather again.
Zamorak, give your opinion. You're usually the person who spawns the conversations here. Talk. They all still have their dialogue from when we first started this.
It's all the same dialogue. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just the overhead stuff that changes.
Yeah.
Which that has been a highlight of me each week. I'm so glad they're doing like a little. It's tiny, but it's just like this little thing to look forward to each Monday at
Right.
reset. It's been
Yeah, it's another sort of nice and fun way that they're
character
evolving.
building.
Character building and also evolving the front or evolving
Yeah.
the event.
Letting the
time.
whole war feel like it is changing each time, not just waiting for each front to come out, but like it's actually ongoing each week.
There's
Yeah.
an oversight, actually.
Hmm.
Well, you know, in the middle we've got the 3 eggs, yeah?
Yeah.
And we can right-click them to review the cutscene.
Yeah.
How do we view Chess's one?
Oh, I didn't know we could do that now. Because I guess Arian's gone.
Yeah, because Ariane moved, so they put it on
Is that
the.
Glacier? Yeah. That's cool too. They've got Asnodra and Ariane at the Glacier front, so they've been removed from here, which is nice and appropriate.
I wonder if it's on the gate to the Colosseum.
Possible.
I mean, that seems like an odd place to put it, but it's the only place I can think of.
Is this one?
Yeah, we can't replay full. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you click on any of the eggs, it gives you a dialogue box.
Yeah, it's shared dialogue bar.
Yeah, so it's
It's weird because it's like replay cutscene Fool's Egg. I think they all have the same action result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch word in them.
Saren, say something. Anyone. Talk. You're all just standing here awkwardly. Someone make conversation.
Maybe if I teleport.
I don't know how it works, but it all seems to like run. Is it shared across worlds? I've never really looked into this.
I don't know, but I'd rather not.
I think it feels like it's been different timing for each worlds, but it's all basically running on a, at the point of reset, it all runs on a consistent timer. So, do we think that full will be bizarre? It's been because everyone assumed that when would be Glacier, and that ended up being Glacier. I think Big was always going to be a bit of a mystery, and
Big was always
find out.
Mystery,
Yeah, because we've known the least about Big of all the Elder Gods.
Exactly, and that was my main concern with all this. Actually, was we knew so much about Jas already compared to the other two, three.
Yeah, 3.
Gosh, I'm kind of right. So like,
hello.
How are we going to expand on the others when we don't know anything beforehand? And
well, I decided to go take a walk to the Glacier front.
Yeah.
Oh, you found?
Guess who I found?
The
raptor.
I was gonna go over, but I'm trying to like hang around the god dialogue.
Yeah.
I think that's a lost cause.
Yeah, I can. You guys could go, and I'll hang around and call it out as we go.
Yeah, I'm heading.
Because I've revisited Glacier. I've been there, so you can go find 2 more new ones. I think.
Oh, he's having fun.
He seems frustrated.
Yep, he is.
Oh, okay. Now the gods start talking. So Saradome says Saren in capitals with an exclamation mark. Keep your voice down from Saren. Saradome, my guardsmen lie dead and defiled from following your orders. I will not be ignored.
Yeah, he's a little salty. Justifiably so, I think.
Going off of last week's dialogue, I expected this.
Yeah.
Sarah says, be silent, have some respect. Nice, queen. What you dare? Your people have faced a true horror without question, hesitation, or fear. I look still a bit slow. The least you could do is honor their sacrifice with some dignity. Oh, Saren.
I do like Saren like this.
She's trying to be diplomatic here. I'm like, I don't. Yep, Saradomin's not taking it very well.
No, he is
Understandably. Oh man. Maybe you should discuss this a little bit. Zamorak chiming in. Well, Saren, you've achieved what few others have in all the ages of this world. You have rendered Saradomin speechless.
Good old Zamorak.
That's so great.
Saradomin, when this is over, there will be a trial.
You're gonna put Saren
He
on
is
trial?
Yeah, I'm like, Saradomin, I
How's
think
that
he's
gonna
just
go?
angry. I don't think he's being rational.
Yeah.
You have
he's not
failed
having
in
a good
every
day.
conceivable way, Saren, and you will answer for your... We will answer, Saradomin. We have failed from Armadillo. Time and time again, we have allowed the mortal world to be torn apart by our conflicts. We have manipulated their needs, fears, and desires to garner their support.
These are good points.
Yeah, Armadillo, always the voice of reason. We have suppressed their will with our mere presence. He's trying, I just... You know, will he get through to the gods at one point?
I mean, he is like, what's the word?
Idealistic, naive.
Idealistic, yeah.
That's his one downfall. Their lives are destroyed in our names, and we do nothing to prevent it. From Zamorak, you do them a discredit, Armadillo. In my time, I have seen countless mortals marching to their futile deaths. None here resemble those in the thrall of the high god. No glassy eyes, very little drooling. Going into the strength through chaos philosophy here. No, rather, it's the set jaw and furrowed brow of those determined to protect the weak. The mawkishness of it all turns my stomach, but I can't fault their resolve. Armadillo, stalwarts, though they are... I might have pronounced that wrong. The fact remains that our current circumstances are Zaros' doing. This is the direct result of a god's entitlement and hubris, and which of us are innocent of that? Saren, self-castigate all you wish when this is over, Armadillo. Right now, we are performing a task that only we can. If we are to protect mortals, this is how we do it. You think me cold, that I feel nothing for the mortal sacrifices. Nothing is farther from the truth. I hesitated when Zaros entered the monolith. Had I acted decisively, perhaps I could have stopped all of this. I know this was something that people had a big issue with, was that Saren did nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
So,
I'm glad they addressed this, because that bugged me
yeah,
a lot.
I feel like this is just developers like kind of reacting to what people are kind of voicing concern over, and it's interesting to see this come out.
Well, it also...
So make decisions. Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
I think they're done with the dialogue too.
Yeah, I think that's the last
They
line.
are.
And I am looking at.
It makes sense.
Do you want to take the last
for...
one?
Wow, that would happen to you in Asgore, wouldn't it?
What were you going to say, sir?
I was gonna say, it makes sense for Saren's character as well, because, like, she doesn't like confronting her brother. She has a very sort of odd relationship where she doesn't really like her brother, but she has a hard time standing up to him.
Yeah,
So
she's got this
She's got brother issues.
she's got this sort of like, I think she's always had this underlying yearning for family that has been almost just so unrealistic for her to obtain, but she's got this emotional drive for it, which is just not rational, but that's emotionally driven. And
yeah, absolutely.
I think there's been some contest in her internally between the emotional needs and the objective reality that she's facing. And we're seeing the reaction of that is that now she's sort of kind of going towards the objective side of things, seeing if the emotional reaction has failed her and resulted in this.
And I'm interested to see how this plays out. Because like eventually Zarus is coming back, obviously at some point.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, like what would round 2 look like? Seeing as round 1 didn't go very well.
Yeah.
Well, she finishes up with, so I will make decisions that must be made, and the burden will be mine to bear. A lot of people have been voicing this idea of like maybe a dark Saren coming out, someone who aids the Elder Gods rather than stops them. I'm not too sure where they're going with her character, but
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
they're
It's too
only
early to
getting
say.
that from because of the Dark Lord.
Yeah. The final
they're,
boss of
they're,
Plague's End.
they're only claiming
Not
that because
100%
of that.
good. Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know what her end goal is. I always thought she would do what needs to be done to protect mortal life and defend against the Elder Gods, but she is in a very unique position here where she's got this emotional stake where she wants a family for herself. And that's
Yeah.
probably it's either going to be something she sacrifices mortal kind for, or she goes the other way and sacrifices her desire for a family for the greater good. And it's going to be one direction or the other. So, but who knows at this point? I guess it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's been
It's
Well, there's nothing
Yeah.
else over at the Gleeple front.
certainly
yeah,
gonna be interesting.
yeah. I guess yeah. So you were headed to the glacial front. So you met the raptor cadet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
so the
a
raptor's
that
down
one.
there just punching a
Yep.
Glacior. Perfectly sight right.
as he does.
As he
Nothing changes there. And do you meet the other one?
does. The other one.
There's only one down there, isn't there?
I was
He
there
Oh wait, I'm going the wrong
I
way.
in the
triggered
year
cutscene.
of Croesus.
Oh,
The
yep.
year the
Sorry.
fungus killed
Let you
That was my
into
bad.
the
50,000 people,
process now. It's all good.
and the 10th Legion
This
were
is a cool cutscene.
annihilated. It was the Second Age, not long after the end of the Caridian campaign. An expedition returned from the unquiet ocean with a very unusual species of fungus. The fools thought they could turn it into a weapon. A botanical plague they could unleash on the enemies of the Empire. They called it Croesus. Its spores infested the bodies of the dead, spreading and growing. They fed its slaves, tested it, burned away weakness, forced it to evolve. They did their jobs far too well. After one serious breach, they were ordered to cease their work. They didn't. Inevitably, Croesus broke free into the city again, choking the streets with its putrescent growth. Nothing could stop it. Priests and guards alike were powerless, and their bodies only served to fuel its flourishing. I was with the 10th Legion when we were recalled from the border to combat the infestation. The days of fighting, my wings ached, and my dragon fire was spent. We razed miles of city to contain it. The Legion were almost completely wiped out. It still wasn't enough. In the end, Lord Zaros was forced to intervene personally. He quarantined this whole district, simply buried it beneath the earth. I thought the remains of Croesus were destroyed. They assured me they were destroyed. They say that of all the Elder Gods, Vic holds intelligent life in the greatest contempt. She must have found Croesus beneath the graveyard and revived it. Even now, it feeds on the ancient dead. It's already massacred every defender on this front. If we don't drive it back, it will tear the cathedral to pieces.
That is
Okay.
spooky.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I have to
Mushrooms
say
and
this is a
fungus
very
are always
good. This is a very
good
good thing to
direction for
release in
Vic.
October.
Oh yeah.
This
This
is
is
a
a
great
great
Halloween
thing
boss.
to go with Vix. Quite horrifying.
Yeah, who
Uh,
did so who else was on the Glacoff?
Yeah, what was the
Oh,
other?
okay, sorry, yeah, like I said
Yeah,
earlier,
we
I'm
got
terrible at
distracted.
orienting myself around this place.
We
I
got
keep
distracted by
forgetting which
cutscenes, so
place
yeah.
is where.
Yeah.
So Glacier is south.
Yes, Glacier is
Nodon
south.
is west. Glacier is south, Croesus is east.
Yeah.
And that's all I know. I keep forgetting.
But so far,
So we
all
got
we've got over here is the raptor.
Raptor.
Yeah, we got the Raptor. We got Backstory and Ironworth at
Yep.
the door.
And if you go a bit further, again, it's just one line dialogue situation, but it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Here we are. Gang's all back
Ah.
together.
Oh, I mean, I don't see him there.
Yeah. He was allowed to enter now. He was stuck at the archaeology guild, but we got Soil on. So again, it's like, you know, we don't have heavy dialogue from these guys, but
Yeah.
it's just the fact that they're here, they're not distracted elsewhere. I think
Yeah,
this was
they're
the
here, they're
thing I noticed
contributing.
people had issues with, is like whenever someone was absent from a critical point in the story, people were always like, where's this person? Like, oh, with Zamorak in specific, like people were like, where's Zamorak? What's he doing? Why is he so absent when all this
Yeah.
stuff is happening? And then he came back for, what was it, City of Sintistan. But it's like,
Yeah.
I think they've kind of taken note and they're like, we've got everyone here now, they're all involved. This is a global situation.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone has spoken.
this is literally an Armageddon situation. There's really
Yeah.
no reason everyone shouldn't be here. Like
So we
insert
got
Gary
elves.
Oldman meme. Call in
Yeah,
everyone.
we got elves. White Knights from Saradomin, Temple Knights from Zerosian side, elves from Sarum. We've got signature heroes. We've got
The
who else? We've got
Abyssal
just
Knights, the
Vendosians,
Druids,
Abyssal Knights for the Gut Pixian remnants,
Prepsical, the
Prepsical,
guardsmen from Varrock and Lumbridge,
Lumbridge and Var.
Yeah.
It's just
or
like,
what's left
look,
of
we
them.
don't have,
So
you know, RuneScape speak, we don't have it every corner,
so
but
the
we got
question,
a
so the
lot.
question is, who don't we have?
Gnomes.
Oh, I mean,
Gnomes,
Gnomes
Void
aren't here.
Knights.
yeah, it's just we could go forever adding people and
Yeah,
factions
true.
and things, but I think
Dwarves aren't
as
here.
far as
That's right.
I think they've done a pretty good job at like covering a lot of angles so far, compared to other places where it's usually, you know, you just get like maybe tops
Where's
4
Vind?
factions.
She should be here.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good point. Gorvek is here, but where's Vindicta? I guess she's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
with
in the
Hannibal somewhere.
story she's off with the what's the word I'm looking for?
The Ilyanka?
Well, the Ilyanka, but like the Ilyankan pioneers. That's it.
Yeah.
The ones who
Yeah,
came
I mean,
from Aia.
I'm not gonna say now like, oh, they're gonna show up at this point. It's like they may not never show up, but
Yeah.
no, this is what I'm saying. It's like we're probably not gonna end up with everyone here because RuneScape's a big game. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
there's
think they've
so
done
many.
a pretty good job at like covering. Also, with that cutscene, it took me
Savage.
an embarrassing long time for me to realize that was Gorvek as the narrator. I
Mm.
couldn't place who it was
Yeah, I
until it
wasn't
kind of,
completely sure either.
yeah. So it was cool to hear a voice from
See,
Gorvek.
As
And he's
as
here
soon
right
as they
now.
said Dragonfire, I was wondering which dragon was it.
Yeah, and there's not that many dragons.
I
But
can
it could
speak
be.
like that.
My first thought it was
King Black-
KBD.
King Black Dragon, Mr. Mordor, Gorvek, and Blackstone Dragon.
Yeah, and of those, Gorvek is really the only one that makes sense.
Yep.
So
I mean, King Black Dragon did have a rider technically, so it's possible.
yeah, King
gonna
Black
try
Dragon
and-
is possible, but he was also more. Gorvek is sort of more coherent, if that makes sense.
So they'll see
Yeah, it's,
King Black Dragon is as well when Hannibus is around.
When Hannibus is
that's the
around,
thing,
right?
is when Hannah's was around. So I think dragons can kind of go from completely unable to communicate to can communicate with assistants to communicate
Yeah.
by themselves. I don't know what
It
constitutes.
could have also been the last White Dragon as well.
I think the last white dragon
Oh,
struggled
yeah.
for a bit, and then
The
Hannibus
reason why I
came
say
by.
this, the reason why I say this is because possibly in the Second Age, they might have been protected more.
Yeah, I mean it could be the treatment they were given or how they were
Yeah.
assisted to grow up. You know, some of the dragons might have just been created then abandoned. Others might have been nurtured more.
Well, the White Dragons had high intelligence, didn't they? Yeah.
They were.
They
Did they come
had-
after the black dragons?
Yeah, no, technically they were the first dragons. They were the first dragons being born
Oh, so
from the pre-black
all that,
dragon
right. Oh, okay, yeah.
and
So
Kerapac.
something like the next generation. Fair enough.
Yeah, and then Kerapac took them to create the metal dragons, which didn't inherit their powers, and then they took the white dragons to create the celestial dragons.
Right.
I'm just going to
That's why
try
the
and
celestial.
recruit people for Croesus now, because I know this is a boss where you can't just solo this thing. Not that I know.
Let's get to
But you
Well,
guys
yeah.
run
So
through the
let's
dialogue.
let's do the
We'll go.
dialogue. Let's do the dialogue. So who wants to be Gorvak? Kebab?
I can't even voice anything right now.
All right.
You can do that.
All right. I'll take it. World Guardian. I had heard that you were coming, but had my doubts as to whether you would make it. This atrocity. I never thought I would see its like again. It's... What is it? Croesus. A living weapon created at the peak of the Empire's power. The guards stationed here had no warning, no hope of escaping their painful, inglorious deaths. I have done all I can to slow its spread. My flame burns brightly, but I am only one dragon. Standing before this abomination, it is all too easy to lose hope, but we must persevere. Weapons and spells are of no use here. We must fight, but in ways we never anticipated. I am glad that I do not face it alone. Oh boy. Alright. What is Croesus? A sentient, flesh-eating fungus cultivated thousands of years ago in the secret laboratories of the Praetorians. No doubt the intent was to infect rival cities, then hold them to ransom with an antidote, or step in to save them, turning public favor towards the Empire. Cowardly and vile, but I would expect little better of an organization built on lies and subterfuge. It was deemed unsuitable for use, too difficult to contain, and the order was given to cease its development, an order the Praetorians ignored. Boy, that doesn't sound like Sliske.
Not freaking all like this guy.
Eventually, Lord Zaros himself intervened and put an end to Croesus, or so we thought. The elder god Bick must have found some way of bringing it back. How do we fight something like this? I long to burn this place to ash. These warriors died in fear and confusion, and their corpses languish as food. Unforgivable. But swords and magic are of little use here, as these unfortunate souls found out all too readily. No, a different approach is required, and a set of skills far more bucolic than those typically sung of in legend. Experts in fishing, mining, woodcutting, or hunting can safely harvest the fungus that serves as a link between Croesus and its sources of nourishment, great beasts exhumed from the graveyard. When enough of this fungus is removed, work can begin on restoring the statues that stand nearby. These statues commemorate unsung heroes who fought for the good of the Empire using unusual but ingenious methods. Restoring them seems to rekindle their powerful spirits, just for an instant, enough to render Croesus's core vulnerable to attack. How do you know about Croesus? I first heard of Croesus several millennia ago, when it escaped into the city. I was among the forces called back to the city to neutralize it. I burned the fungus until I had no breath left in me, taking a good amount of the city and its defenders with it. Regrettable, but a mercy compared to the defilement that Croesus wreaks upon living flesh. But despite our best efforts, we failed, so Lord Zaros took matters into his own hands. I watched from above as he tore a great chasm beneath Croesus, casting it into the depths. Then he buried this whole district between vast amounts of earth and stone. So that's why this part of Santistan lay buried for so long. Wait, why would Azanatra bring the Elder God's eggs here if it was the resting place of something so dangerous? He must have known.
Dude.
This is
is
a
my
good
question
question.
here.
Oh my god.
Lord Zaros' wrath was terrifying to behold. It was inconceivable that anything could have survived, and anything that did remain would have lain buried for thousands of years, bereft of sustenance. No, Croesus was destroyed. I can only speculate that the elder god Bic was able to find traces of its dead matter and revive it somehow. This is not something Azanadra, or anyone, could have anticipated. Azanadra did
Okay.
nothing wrong
He doesn't know.
This
He
time.
doesn't know everything, I
this time.
guess.
He's a
He seems
god,
to be
he's not
blind on a
omnipotent.
lot of stuff. Exactly. He's been left out of the loop for a lot of things lately, I gotta say.
Leaving out of the loop and being kind of Zaros' MO, in fairness.
Yeah, there is
Give him
that.
benefit of the doubt.
Alright, last one. Do you have anything for me? No, I don't have anything for you right now.
That implies you're going to get something later on, which he gives you later on.
Yeah, a reclaim maybe? Something reclaimed from... Is it a right click? Use a battlefield
Yeah,
ability.
maybe.
That's all for now. Okay, so what's his battlefield ability? Rain Dragon Fire. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, a treasure hunter.
So
Okay.
I've been trying to secure a team in the meanwhile. I think we had a clan team going, but
Yeah, there was one
I
going
don't
earlier.
know the status of that. I do have another team that I'm in a group with right now, and I'm being sent screenshots of gear today. When we went with the clan team, I don't think we fussed too much about gear.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I
but
brought
Well,
all my skilling stuff.
Yep. Don't.
Don't.
I think the main thing is restore
Don't-
potions are really
Don't
helpful.
found that out easily. You need inventory space.
Okay.
Inventory space, 100%. Yeah. Restore potions. I had like 3 on me.
Did the
Maybe
restore
that's too
potions
many.
actually work?
Well, it's kind of like if I think the way it goes is if you reach 0 in skills, you get cast out. Like you're
Yeah, you
basically
do.
dead. That night.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised that super restores work in the encounter. I would have figured they wouldn't work and you'd need to use like potions made from stuff outside.
yeah. Expect super restore prices to rise. Don't quote me on that.
Interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah. I guess so. I mean, the stuff I'm seeing in the screenshot here. Ring of Santistan, whatever it's called, Shadow Ring.
Yeah, the Pontifex Ring.
Mining outfit. I think the outfit depends on like what quadrant you're taking. Like I was at the
Right.
mole last time, so I had mining. Ultimately, it's just like it's just for the boost, really. I'm seeing like an axe. I'm seeing the switch for bladed dive, offhand for bladed dive. So I'm
Sure.
taking my Excalibur,
Yeah, I've got Excalibur
mining
for
cape,
mobile.
which I got my mining cape. I don't think that's for poison. I'm seeing Cinderbanes and weapon poison, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that seems
I
odd
don't-
because there's no combat.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. I know there's an aspect of the fight that involves poison, but from what I heard, it's not poison in the PVM sense. It's a different type of poisoning mechanics. I
Right.
don't know what that's
Yeah.
about.
I don't know why they're being used.
Pickaxe. Basically, any main hands that are for skillings like pickaxe, fishing rod,
Yeah, yeah,
axe. This person's bringing all of them. What I was told when I went with the clans, just bring one. Just go to quadrant.
Right.
I don't know why this person trying to invite me to a group.
And I'm seeing protein logs, and again, I have no idea why.
Yeah, Alaska, is Sky Striker your group?
Yeah. Are you
Okay.
in? Because
I'm being
I
invited.
gave them your names. Yep.
I'm
cool.
not actually going to join the boss because I'm not actually staying on that long.
Okay.
Okay,
only
that's
for
all good.
morphing.
Yep. So I'm just gonna go with what I have now, which is like what I basically took. I did kind of give them a fair warning, like we're not gonna be ready to go straight away. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think they're cool. They've got seem to have people. I haven't been paying attention to any chats.
Yeah, don't forget your offhand with mobile on it for Blade Dive.
Yes.
All right. God. got the group chat. Hiya. There you go.
All right, so I'm heading to the Max Guild to get some restorers.
Yeah.
Probably won't expire. I'll keep it stuff.
Oh, I've got I've like 1,000 restorers
Oh, okay.
just from like Saren spirits and drops and such.
Yeah, I'll get more time from clues.
Yeah, clues as well.
I need to head up already, guys. I'll scratch you guys later.
Okay, bye, Kebab. Thanks for
Good luck.
joining.
Thanks, Abab. Yeah, it's been awesome. So we're gonna try and see if we can get a kill. We're gonna be the newbies in this, which is always fun.
Yeah.
First in kills, there's this bit where you can accidentally heal the boss by doing something incorrectly, and I noticed in the chat Gorvek or someone shouts out your name when you do that. I'm like, cool, no even shame. Fun. Instructions. Alright, you're fishing. Okay, they're asking for cinder beans. I have no idea why, but we'll just run with it. I'll take my cinder beans. I'm meant to wear them the whole time, or is it a switch? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
I
Cinderbane
didn't
seems
hear
like such an odd thing.
it was something about poison, I know, but it's just like I didn't think it was like weapon poison in Cinderbane. I thought it was something else. Hello,
Yeah,
whoever this is.
don't feel flattered. It wasn't because you wanted to. We had to.
Oh my gosh, everyone's here. Hey
Oh
guys,
my-
we're
oh my
in an
goodness.
external team right now. We can try and get you in. Weapon poison.
You
You
hear that?
ditched us for an external team?
Yes.
Sheesh!
Get you in. We can ask if I can add you.
Part
Oh,
of the
buddy, I'm-
ship?
Dude, we asked the
Yeah,
clan
she's
and
not
no
part
one
of the crew.
responded.
She's off the crew now.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
one responded in clan, so we
That's
had to
alright,
find other
Alaska.
people. We
Say,
asked, no
we're-
one
no.
responded.
No, we're gonna have a vote among the small PP council what to do with this treason.
Speaking of, say hi to Twitch.
Yeah, you're live, guys. Fair warning. But yeah, so why they're telling us to bring weapon poison and cinderbanes? Why?
Because it's poisonable. For some
But-
reason.
Interesting.
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
I'm so confused right now.
That's interesting. Okay.
that's probably a bug.
Seems
Probably.
Yeah,
like
that
it.
doesn't sound right. Because I know you can poison it with something else, but I didn't think you could poison it with like poison. That's weird.
Still gonna try it.
Maybe it's like the buckets of sand thing from Yakamaru.
Do you guys want in on Steam? I don't know how team sizing goes. Is it okay to have big teams or what?
It's kind of punishing if you have people who don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Well, you guys know what you do.
Well,
Well, yeah, but we
Everyone-
don't know if they know what they're doing.
everyone
Oh,
but
we
Derek
don't know
knows.
what we're doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright.
This is
Look,
the first time
we'll
I've
just-
even seen this.
I can stream, and if people want in, just give a shout, I guess. Okay.
I guess we can join and teach you guys.
I just gotta like, if you guys want in, I gotta tell the person who to add.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an external team, so they run all over voice, so that's a bit annoying.
Yeah. I'm
I
hearing
think I'll
echo.
just kill my way until 1,000. Yeah, I think Shiro is echoing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You're echoing.
Get him. Get him. Get him, Dirk. Put him in the ground, right? Put him in the ground.
Nice.
I want to see him in the ground.
This
I'm
is gonna be
joking.
interesting. So they're doing a kill right now. Join the
Okay.
next kill.
I think I'm actually gonna do some skilling.
Try and upgrade the ring.
Years?
So do you know much about this boss?
I know nothing about this boss.
Okay. I'm
fun.
gonna try and explain it
Thanks.
because they don't have any damage yet, so we have
Alright.
time.
Spooky.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So we got all these like dead carcasses, right? We want to exhaust those resources as if they were oak trees. So we want to be chopping or doing whatever to exhaust those resources. And that's why we need, what is it? Woodcutting, fishing, hunter?
And
What's the other
mining.
one? And mining. I know that Giant Mole is mining. I haven't done any of the other three. And Giant
Dragon
Mole
of
is there at
Rex
the...
is hunter,
Dragon first.
and a spider is woodcutting, and the other one is fishing.
The other one.
I don't know what is that.
It's Crash
that
on
it?
Leviathan.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, it
Leviathan,
is,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you want to
Such a
exhaust them.
spooky-
While that's happening, you're gonna get flung with like these kind of like clouds of stuff. If you see particles on you, run away. That's the bottom.
Okay.
Like run to another node of the skilling thing. Like so if you're at like racks over there,
Yeah.
you'll be chopping at a leg. If some particles land on you, you move to a different leg. I think that's the idea we're going for here. See how they've got like purple bars on them? That adds to the orange percentage bar for the Croesus boss. And when that reaches 100%, it all finishes and we lose.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah. So you don't want orange to hit 100% because we lose. And our purple bar adds to that, basically. So yeah, we're exhausting the resources. We get resources out of inventory. There's like 4 statues. I think from here we can see the statue of
rekindle,
Summer,
Guardian.
the statue of Benji.
You're there.
So you
Perhaps
want
we
to
can
take
stop Croesus before
specific
it grows too
resources
strong.
to specific
First,
statues.
remove the fungus
So
from the fallen
I
beasts
guess
at the far
if you
reaches
start
of the
at
graveyard.
the spider,
Then
Raxor,
take what you gather there and restore the
anything you get from
statues of the
there,
heroes
you are
commemorated
taking to
nearby.
the Crassian
This will
Leviathan
rekindle
and
their
the
spirits
Rex.
and weaken Croesus
Right
so
with
it
that.
may be attacked.
It's basically like the 2 northern. No, I'm incorrect. You're taking it to. Oh god, I'm making a mess of it already.
Oh boy, this is gonna be
Anti-clockwise.
fun.
Anti-clockwise, which yeah. So anything, so whatever.
So whatever
boss
you
thing
get,
you're
go
at, like-
anti-clockwise.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like if when I was at Giant
Bendy's
Mall, which
statue
is
is
in the
not yet restored.
southeast, I
Keep
was
going.
going to the 2 northern ones because those were the 2 anti-clockwise ones for me.
Okay.
It feels confusing in the moment, but it's honestly quite.
X
What else
to
am I
doubt.
missing?
But alright, we'll see. This will
That's
be
where
fun.
you take the stuff. So yeah, so you go to like anti-clockwise and it's the statues you take the stuff to. Have they finished that kill? No, they're still going.
Yeah, no, they got
There'll be a
80K
point where you
left.
have to go center, like when people call out go center. When you see everyone running to center and there's like globs in the center, you have to run to the center of the boss and just like click the fingers and mine at them or whatever
Watch
you have
out!
to
It is
do.
awakening!
Like that's what they were doing just then. They were in the center of the boss. Now they surged out, went back to a statue, and I think
Croesus
right
is
now they
vulnerable.
are
Attack its
building
core.
the statues, which is what you do once they have resources. You have to like, what is it, reinforce them or something? Have I got it straight so far?
Bendy's statue is not
Yeah,
yet
I'm actually
restored.
not so
Keep
street,
going.
sorry.
It's just, there's a lot going on. It's sort of like you have to kind of almost learn it in pieces because it gets really confusing quite quickly.
Croesus
Oh,
bleeds.
it's
Well, they
not
just
that
won.
bad.
We enjoy.
If I
Yeah.
can do it, you can do it. That's all I'm saying.
It's doable if you know what you're doing. It's fine.
So what quadrant? What are you geared for, Zone?
I'm geared for fishing.
Where is fishing?
I don't know. It's on
Right
the, it's
point?
on the
Oh,
east
sorry.
side.
So if you talk to Gorvek, he will let you choose where you go, and you just got to pick
Oh,
fishing.
cool. Nice.
Where do I join?
Well, we're going on regressive. I'll just put it in the voice box text. You just gotta. I'll let regressive know that you want to join. So
Oh,
sure.
okay. I joined on Sky Striker, but I think I got in the same instance as you, so.
And no, regressive is. I need more people in fishing. So, okay, so Zoe, you're at the Crassian Leviathan. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I'm at
fishing.
fishing now.
when you want to get a full inventory of resources, and again, make sure if you got particles on you, you got to move to a different node on the Crassian. Like, don't stand on particles, basically, like smoke clouds or whatever. You want to move to the east, west. You go to the west, and then you go to the southwest, and that's like anti-clockwise for you. So those two statues, which is like, what is it? I'm with progressive. Sana and the other one. Yeah. This will be interesting. Hey, Shiro.
Hey. No, nobody responded where they needed me to go, so I guess
It's all good.
Morning.
I think we'll see how it
I
goes.
kept the
Oh my god,
app
there's a lot of people here.
open.
Do we have a bit like? Is there a big team or
Yep. I can go
Okay.
fishing.
Oh, whoa,
maybe
whoa.
they seem to want people at fishing? So if you
Wait,
can,
who-
maybe go there.
Who would join go?
Let me just type it in clan chat. Oh wait, who's asking?
Me.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll just tell. Reggie.
Oh, hi, Shiro.
Hi.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like manage people, liaison between. I have no idea when we're starting either. I think they're just waiting for people to join. Okay, I've been told too many. I have no idea how many are in right now. Oh, are we starting?
I just
Someone seems to have started.
What? Can you start one side and not the other? Oh, what? Once I click the statue, I was supposed to start. Okay. Just deplete the resources, alright. So someone else is handling poison stuff. Just go mid when when people say mid in the public chat, you just have to run center and click on whatever thing you have to click to do skilling. It'll be like a little function.
Time is of the essence.
So
there we
click
go.
the sparkling
Harvest that
nodes.
fungus
Yeah,
while
just
you
click any
still can.
nodes. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Yeah,
okay,
you did
first
good, sir.
bomb incoming. So now move.
And just watch your skilling stats, sir, because you want to click your restore potion if they're getting kind of low.
Yeah.
Because when you move anti-clockwise,
Move.
or when you get hit by things and get hit by purple hit splats, you can get reduced stats.
The mole is free of fungus.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah.
how's
Croesus
Croesus going?
weakens and the Leviathan
Okay.
lessens for a time.
Do you need anyone? Another one?
I think the team we're in is full, but that's what we've been told anyway.
And the Dagonoth
We'll
rest.
go in a bigger team.
For a time.
Well, in another team
We
after.
could try a
dinner.
clan team after this.
Yeah, after dinner we go do a clan team probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think we're trying a
We
format.
need
I see what
more
happens with bigger
defending
teams. A
action.
lot more things hitting people now.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm-
up here.
okay, that didn't work. I'm stuck in something.
You
Yeah.
need call out for someone to free you, or freedom if you're able to.
I used
No,
freedom, it
you
didn't help.
can't.
The
Okay,
Ratsack
Yeah,
now
so
I
call up
free
someone
of
free.
fungus.
That's all good.
If you can deposit everything you have on this statue.
Yeah, I'm coming over now.
Yeah.
I got trapped
Why
on
am
the
I
wrong
seeing a
side.
sacred clay pickaxe when I don't have that equipped? That's so weird.
Oh, I need.
Do I want to? Do I want to go to
Okay.
Clay Core?
Not sure what people need, but at this point,
Yeah, just do whatever.
Bring forth
I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to fill up inventory and then I'm gonna go northwest. Oh god.
I'm lagging so big.
Restore Tiger statue.
No,
Ah,
middle,
so
middle,
big.
middle.
I'm
Right
stuck.
middle,
I'm
so
stuck.
Zer runs in the middle
I
and
can't,
hit
I'm stuck.
the fungus near the.
He's stunned.
It's all good.
We got it.
I think it's a bit easier with more people. You guys weren't going with too many with the clan earlier.
Yes and no. It's
Is
its
that one
health.
of those things where you had to balance the amount of people?
The health actually.
Awaken the prodigious woodcrafter!
It's logarithmic, so it doesn't increase as fast with more people.
Are we meant to go center? I see everyone surging.
Yeah, now we're in mid.
We need more Advendi statue. Now, rekindle a family spirit.
Fuck. Messed up. Holy shit, the lag is so bad.
The statue is restored. Awaken!
How big is your team?
I
Big.
don't know.
Quite big.
Middle. Everyone middle.
Okay, that's good because can't search yet. Search through the mushrooms yet. Spirits. One, two,
Spores
three.
settle on the mole's
I have to count
corpse.
options. Hard to.
I did.
The fungus will soon return to the Dagonoth.
Well,
Now is the time! To the core!
middle.
Jeez, this is going hell fast.
Yeah,
This is-
I think the health actually stacks like stays at 300k. So if you mass it, it becomes easier.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think we're
I
doing
guess
it
you
in
can't like have
you
heaps of
have
people,
done.
but it becomes easier if you
Enjoy
have
this
more than
victory while it
6 or
lasts,
something.
will God.
Contribution score 75. Great.
Do you want to go again?
Sure.
Is it completely
was
confusing
highlight
for you right now?
Yes. I'm very
I would
confused.
say
This is how it was for me. I just waited for people to tell me what to do.
That was hella easy.
Yeah, it's definitely easier than the clan team because we didn't have as many that time.
Oh, does that mean I can join if
I got told that it was too many before. I don't know.
I mean, you probably get very little loot though, like if you do with so many people.
Is that yeah? I guess that's the idea. I'd be keen to if we don't go with these guys forever. I'd be keen to do like a clan team after. I tried to get a clan team going. No one told me. I was like, all right, backup plan.
After dinner, we could probably do a clan team.
Yeah.
If Dennis snakes on foreman, yeah.
I know a lot of people went for dinner earlier.
They're doing new instance or
I have no idea.
Oh, are they?
I know, no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see
I guess.
anything.
Oh shoot, they are. Yeah. Whoops.
Why?
I don't know. Why? Can someone answer? Why are we doing it?
Annoying.
Is there a fast way? I guess I could force retreat. Does the boss not respawn if you go straight back in?
No, you can just click it to start a new new
Yeah,
kill.
I don't know why we.
thinking is stupid?
I don't think people know.
They literally went to the same instance again, no, didn't they?
I went into the same instance and no
Yeah,
one was
there's-
arriving, so I
There's
left.
one person in here.
Utter confusion.
I'm so confused.
Well, I went and joined a brand new instance, so right spot again. Like, I'm just gonna ask in group chat.
It's still 1 minute for me. Which instance is it?
I'm asking. I tried joining with my friend, it didn't work. Like no one was there, so I was like,
Hmm.
Okay, so just join in Sky Striker. That seems to be a consistent one.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm in
Yeah.
a new instance.
I just joined Denise.
No way. That's such a shit.
So Zara, was there anything that was confusing that we could probably clarify more on, besides everything?
Oh, that's funny. I am so confused. I think just doing it is probably going to be the
Yeah,
best thing to do.
you gotta break it down. It's kind of hard with everyone already knowing what they're doing and us like just new, but
Not.
you just gotta kind of break it. And when you're traversing to different quadrants, there's one that's very simple. You just gotta click on the mushrooms that sparkle, that have a little sparkle effect.
Yeah.
There's one that has like a whole clump of similar looking mushrooms.
Hmm.
Where is progress? So there's like, where are you? Can you see me over here?
I cannot see
Can you
you.
see? I'm over here.
Oh, there you are.
in the
Yeah, I can see
mushrooms.
you now. Yep.
So these mushrooms, if I'm standing in them and just like this, it's bad. Like, okay, so like maybe like spots where it's like, where there's no mushrooms, it's safe. So
Interesting.
if I go, I can walk up to here, but the idea is you bladed dive and surge, because the longer you spend standing on mushrooms, the more it makes the boss win.
Croesus feeds through that fungus.
So you always
Get rid
bladed
of
dive
it.
surge over those ones.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like feed you stuff piece by piece, because to tell you everything at once is just so hard to remember.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Oh god, they're all over the place.
Move.
Oh my god. If I get any more spirit seeds,
Croesus
like I could
weakens,
open up
and
a
the are
shop
outside rest. For a time.
called Spirits Are Us. Delete those.
Croesus weakens, and the Dagonoth rest. For a
Oh my
time.
god. So is there more like particle spawns the more people there are? I mean, obviously, I guess that's how mechanics escalate. Just for non-stop this time.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Denise.
Yep.
I'm stunned. Nice.
I-
You have cleared the mole of fungus.
I'm getting like
Croesus
base
starts.
400k 100 XP an hour in like the normal skilling thing, like in the graveyard.
Interesting. That's cool.
Pretty good.
Nice placement of that smoke, by the way.
This might be the best wood XP an hour if it's the same XP. Although I doubt that.
Now, rekindle Vendi's spirit. Ophalmi's statue can be restored.
Yeah.
God.
I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. Just take a few turns to like, whoa, understand what to look out for.
Yeah.
We need
There's
more
just like, I have
Ophalma
no
statue.
idea what is happening right now.
Once you know what's your middle.
I need a free.
Nah, if we go to middle, we should be fine.
I can't move.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've got one of those. It's alright, you guys do what you gotta do. Pray.
Croesus is vulnerable. Attack its core.
Ah, so when you pray, that's when the center becomes visible. I didn't
Oh,
understand that.
interesting.
And the construction is when the other stuff becomes visible. Oh,
You got a man, but you fucking.
yeah, and just watch your stats so they don't drop too low. Restore potion.
No.
Ooh, I found a strange rock. That's exciting.
The statue can be restored.
Bro, I will give you 6 bags of Doritos for that strange rock.
Statue is
Expect the
restored.
Doritos.
Awaken the found.
Nah.
I know. What?
Ow.
Man, cool ranch.
Middle, middle, middle.
I oversurged.
Damn, dude. Fucking.
What is this team size? 1, 2, 3,
Quite sizable.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm seeing 10 in the team, but I don't know if they're all here. Like online.
Croesus is going to wake any moment.
Why am I a Glycor? Why am I a
Are you?
popsicle?
Why
You
are
tell
you a
me.
popsicle?
I don't fucking
Awaken
know.
the
I hate this
prodigious
boss.
woodcrafter.
Why wouldn't you go to Popsicle?
Middle.
We're getting middle
Popsicle's
so
best
fast.
walk in the game.
Spores settle on
Yeah.
the Dragonaut's corpse.
Easy.
I still don't 100% know what is happening. I know
You
partial pieces of this.
What are your
I got a
conclusions
manuscript.
for us
Oh,
right
I also
now?
got manuscript.
Need a book.
Right,
I
manuscript
guess,
is
yeah,
pages.
leave instant. Yeah. I need so I guess leave instance and back. I'm sure this is going to be a lot simpler when you just like, you know what you're doing, but for now it's kind of like.
Yeah, once the wiki guide is up.
Yeah.
Why do they leave though? Just use the
Sorry,
same.
I have no idea.
Just
Just
use
keep
the
doing what
same-
they're doing. I don't know.
I wish I could see how many anima I'd used on my ring.
Mm. I joined the striker. Yeah, I have no idea how the poison function works for this yet.
Yeah.
Popsicle pet? Popsicle pet? If I get popsicle pet, I will give everyone 6 mil.
Fungus pet. Get the mushroom.
Yes. we
So
need
mad that
shroom
Shiro
pets.
got the hunter pet during that kill and I didn't. It's my last pet before Master of all.
Nice.
Just strike a grave center. I'm so confused.
I will never get a pet. I don't think that's possible.
Pets are myths.
I've gone through 799s and haven't.
There a bit where there was like a lot of like water. I remember seeing that in the trailer as well. Or is that in the
I think that's in the skilling area.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, fair enough.
Harvest that
I
fungus
kind
while
of
you
skipped all
still
past
can.
that.
Yeah, we really did skip that.
Yeah, I mean it's just I'm assuming it's just skilling locations and spots.
Yeah.
Nothing to it.
Bomb.
So the orange bar is Croesus's health.
Yeah, when that reaches 100%, we lose the kill, I think.
Okay.
And it goes up when we stand and smoke or like anything that's purple
You
bar.
have
on
cleared
it,
the Leviathan
makes
and the
that go higher.
fungus. Croesus.
Like standing in the mushroom and letting these mushroom blobs hit us.
Right. Ow.
I really don't know why I'm still at the fucking popsicle. But here
I
we
haven't done
are.
much play
Bring
for it.
more to
Like
our
something I
army.
need to get back to because I know it's good money.
For who?
Some people,
It's
selected crowd.
not me.
I think I made almost 3 bill in popsicle, so
You
it's pretty
either
decent money.
you have the luck or you don't. That's how it goes.
Yep.
I have never gotten
You
a
have cleared
significant
their
drop
outside
from any
opponents.
boss
Croesus now.
ever. Minus
Sounds like you
stragglers.
need to do more kills.
Sounds like
Mhm.
you need to set
Yeah.
up. Mm-hmm.
I see a Carapac pet in this group, and I'm very jealous because I've been trying so hard for that and nothing.
Go.
Oh my god!
Restore Sanus
Oh
Statue.
god! I hung around in the mushrooms for a while there. Oops.
Dude,
I
fucking
found
unless
a
it's
rock.
Restore
freaking.
Bendy Statue.
So
What
many
do I have
stragglers.
going on? I guess I should finish 99 divination, but I
Bring
really
more to our
don't
army.
to.
Here's
I would love if my character responded within 5 seconds.
oh, so freedom from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can. That's just a stun. I
And there's
can get
another
that.
one that you can't freedom from that you need someone else to freedom from.
Destroy the fungus at
But then we
Croesus'
run
base.
center and hit those globs. Like,
No, 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 no,
just click them.
just pray for this one. We can skip this.
Wait, what?
Just pray.
This is what I don't understand. Why? How do we
Please
skip?
subside.
Oh, so
Strike
then you're
now.
okay. I see what you mean.
Skip the mechanic.
If you've got wood timber in your inventory, you can use that to clear the stun that sticks you.
Oh, interesting.
Apparently.
Gray skips mid. Cool before. I have no idea what's going on.
Apparently, I had to call before we.
Skips.
Not
Now,
my problem.
rekindle
I have
the
no idea,
army
dude. I don't
spirit.
know. I'm just doing what people tell me to do at this point.
Yeah, I have no
Well,
idea what I'm
player.
doing.
already admit it. Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
The
Sorry, I don't know
statue
what
is
we're doing here,
restored.
honestly.
Awaken Tada.
Just move away from the smoke. Go center. I think so. We're just replenishing
Ow.
statues or something, right? And when they replenish, we go center.
yes.
Yeah.
First, we deposit resources, then we restore the statue, and then we do a fast prayer, and then middle.
Okay.
Do we ever need to collect? Like, cause I don't know why we seem to be getting middle without needing to collect anymore. That keeps happening with this team.
Croesus is
because
going to wake
we
any
are
moment.
fast.
Okay.
Really fast team.
I seem to be stuck. And this, I
Yeah.
think this is a bug.
Yeah, it probably
The
is.
statue is restored. Awaken
oops.
Athalmi.
Alright, yeah, I'm transported out.
Middle. Well, you already are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was, and then I got teleported out. So how are they getting this happening so fast? Are they collecting at all, or are they just restoring statues?
No, the collection happens at
Croesus
the
Blade.
same time.
And we enjoy.
So when we finish one statue, the others are also finished. That's why it's so fast.
Yeah, but so when we get a certain amount of time in the middle, when that finishes, you know, you get a period
go
where the middle is
like-
inaccessible.
Yeah, and then we go to the next statue and finish that one.
Finish as in give it resources. Construct.
No.
What do you mean by finish?
Usually everyone already gave the resources.
Right. So are you just like do you only ever need to give a set amount of resources? You never need to do it all over again, or do you
No,
like need to? Do
So basically, each statue needs 15 of 2 resources, and we spread it in a way that everyone has a certain role. So that means that all 4 statues should be finished at approximately the same time.
So it's just problematic if they don't complete at the same time. It makes it uneven. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but this team can do it with 3 statues, so the 4th statue is not even needed
Okay.
anymore.
Fair enough.
Think of
Again,
solo
it's gonna
Twin
become clearer
Furies.
the long-
I wonder what the soups do.
But because we're with this many people, we also get low.
I think it's 10. 10 is a good number.
No, 10 is way too many.
Yeah, I
Recommended
mean,
size
the
was
loot
8.
hasn't been very remarkable. But I mean, for now, it's like just to get kills, 10 is nice and safe. You guys were getting, how many were in the team when you were getting the clan kills?
We did one with 8. That was the first one when we finally figured out what to do. After that, I think our lowest count was 6.
Yeah, 6 and 7. We can probably do 4 men though.
So in this case, can you go to woodcutting?
I'm not. I need to re-gear, but I can do that.
Ah, we should be
Yeah.
right.
Could I AFK 20s?
Oh, never mind, come back.
Through that fungus.
Too late.
Renovate.
That's all good.
I'm committed now. I guess I'm here.
I mean, these people are starting pretty quickly, so I'm not
I'm
really
also
asking for readies in chat, so yeah. Moving.
Wow. Oh, I got their Treskillian fragment.
Nice.
Still making no money, but sorry. Not to go do my Reaper task. I've never
The
done
mole
12
is
years.
free
But we'll
of
see how that goes.
fungus.
Can't be that hard, right?
Ow.
So you just want to like run away from them.
Yeah.
You have
basically,
cleared the dragon off the fungus. Croesus starts.
and run away from that. Oh my god.
freaking annoying.
Yeah. I just want to mine the dead barrack guard. Jeez. Oh my god.
We need more Advendi statue.
Topic's voice is cool. Not what I expected, but very cool.
It is a good voice.
Yeah. Dragons, I just never really expect,
Wait, no, I have to go
normal voices.
anti-clockwise.
So yeah, agree. So, Bladed Dive and Surge.
Bold of you to assume I have bladed dive.
Oh, we'll Surge. The less time spent there, the better.
The Leviathan is free of fungus. Sana's statue is not yet
15
restored.
fungal out.
Keep going.
I have 4 raw fungal spore soups.
Destroy the fungus at
See what
Croesus'
to do.
base.
I need a DP
Middle,
at
everyone.
Middle, go to middle and grab the energy fungus like before. I can't do
Advendi
the shells 'cause
statue
I'm ready
can
to
be
put
restored.
Ugly motherfucker.
that sucks.
Picks the reward for the most unappealing boss aesthetically. I mean, cool
Kinda
graphics,
fits.
I gotta say, but it's just like, I wouldn't want to meet this in real life.
Oh, let's go move.
I actually hope that I meet it one day in real life.
You are a strange fellow.
Ophthalmi's statue is not yet restored.
I am,
Keep
you're
going.
right. But I'm the best that Clan Quest got. Is that right there?
Awaken the dauntless
Yes.
hunter.
You're
Completely correct.
Go.
I am the best that
Restore
Clan Quest
Sana's
has. No one's
statue.
better than me.
Oh, they didn't poison. Whoops. We messed up, probably.
Still don't understand why. When are you meant to? I know you gotta like, what is it? You right click
Oh.
and do something to the resource to get the
No,
poison.
It's fine. Don't worry.
That's It's doing some
They,
worse.
they still made it. They still made it.
I have some
Yeah.
rotten fungus. Is that what you poison stuff with?
Yeah.
Sure, I know it's a bad time, but can I
Defeat
get a key
again.
rank?
Stand ready.
Nope.
Wow. That's not good.
We need
The
more
last
to
gun. I
found
know
me
this is a bad
statue.
time, but can I get a key rank?
The
I will
fungus will soon
consider.
return to the Dagonoth.
Do you have Questscape?
That is the big question.
Whatever.
Is there prey? I don't know what they're
The
asking.
statue is
Go to the
restored.
statue and click it.
Awaken Sana.
Yeah, just
That's
click
all
it.
you can click the statue. And then go center.
The quest list that we have here. Oh, you don't have a quest cape, so you can't be this.
It says like contribute fungus to the statues, but it's like it'd be cool if it told us. Like I know you're meant to go anti-clockwise, but it's like I feel like we need better interfaces for the
I was gonna
statues.
say
'Cause
there needs to be a progress bar somewhere, maybe up
yeah,
top.
some more like
just-
notification of what to do. Because I'm just running blind and going with what people tell me.
And
all
then
the
but
time.
you have to examine just to see which
Yeah.
ones they're
Yeah, definitely. Like just more visual indication.
The
of where
found me
we're at.
statue is
I
not
think we're
yet
killing
restored.
bots. Like
Keep
yeah, I mean
going.
yeah, the kills are long, but I mean I think it's a pretty good boss.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, this is just so early. Like, obviously, we don't know what we're doing precisely.
Okay.
But I think give it time.
Got to go for dinner.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye,
How are
Shira.
you? How are you
Thanks for-
feeling? Are we? Do you want to go on up one more and wrap up?
I'd like to upgrade my ring.
Okay.
So let's see
Can
how
you,
I'm
we do
doing
that?
after that. Yeah, you get the anima from
But like,
the
how
kills.
many do we need?
It's
1K,
usually
1K.
100. Oh, it's a K?
Yeah, 1K.
Okay, well that's not happening.
I don't know how many I have right now.
I do not have 1,000.
727. That is not happening.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, yeah, see you all later.
Bye, Shira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do one more and we'll wrap up after that.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Come on, popsicle pet, give me the popsicle pet.
Regular logs can be used for yourself. Wow.
Jeez, did they like update like how much Blade Core remnants you get? Because I already have like 1,000 from 10 kills.
I don't think so. You're probably just lucky.
Yeah, I keep I got rolled like I think 400 and then like I got like something.
Alright.
I can't use them because I don't get any other drops. This is on 5 mechanics.
Hard mode when?
I'm on hard mode.
I don't know why we're starting new instances each time, so if anyone has an answer to that, please let me know.
Yeah, that seems very confusing.
Hmm?
I'm sure there's a reason, because these guys have been at it longer than we have. I'm clueless.
What's confusing?
Well, this team we're in is starting a new instance for Croesus boss every time we go. It's weird.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I don't understand the need for that.
I mean, they're free anyway, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like, why do you need to reset the old one? It's not. I mean, I guess because it's like we're not. It's not like with like care about Glaze where you have to re-gear and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess sometimes you have to, like if you run out of potions, like restores and whatever.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to find that out later. Just too new to it. What kills?
Croesus feeds through that fungus. Get rid of it.
Upgrade for instant. That's what we need. Script, manuscript of run. Waves.
The mole is free of fungus.
Yeah, I think it's obviously a bit rough going at this a bit blind and not knowing exactly how things work, but I think once you know exactly what to do, I can see this being pretty fun for a
Yeah.
boss to be doing. It's like it's just you don't really need to exhaust. Besides the restore potions, there's not many resources going into this
No, not really.
that I can see yet.
I would say it's pretty much like 100% it if you actually are successful in multiple
Oh,
kills.
I just realized why my pickaxe might be changing. I guess because my stats reduce. That's why it's like.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I got a lore book from skilling.
Oh, nice.
A life in color, it's called.
Oh, cool. So you can get it just from the regular skilling nodes.
Yep.
Well, it's nice that they did
What's
add
good?
it.
I was skilling in the monster medium and I got a lore book. I can
Is it just,
copy the
do we
content
know how
to
many there are
the lore
yet?
panel.
I think there's one for each plot.
Just the
Oh,
one.
that's cool. Okay.
Did they ever add a when skilling book, or was that kind of lost?
I think it's
I
another one
don't
of
think
those.
there is.
Sorry, not skilling book, just like lore book.
No, I don't think there is one.
Croesus weakens,
Ah.
and the Dagonoth rests. For a time.
One fungal.
Ugh.
So one fungal. Oh my.
Quickly, remove the fungus at Croesus's base.
Freedom. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I've had the mushrooms twice for this one.
Yeah, those mushrooms suck.
The ones we need other people. I think because the team's so big, people are just ignoring it, but
Yeah.
can't do anything. We still need fungal algae. That's great.
Looks like regressive is going to
I'm
get some.
assuming that's from Crassian. Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think who's that regressive is on it.
Run.
Bring more to Bendy.
I'm just gonna collect here because regressive is already fungal.
Go. Restore Tagger's statue.
Just gonna go restore the statue. I guess. Is that still what?
No, we can't. It's not ours.
Yeah. Okay.
Rats.
I mean, I could go get some, but by the time I do that, regressive's.
Yeah. Yeah, it
We
looks
only
like
need
regressive's
one.
coming back.
We're just
Awaken the
like collecting
prodigious
every What is
woodcrafter.
this? Oh, it's a Rex. Okay, that's the Dagonoth. I see.
Yeah. Oh, mid.
I'm pretty much getting the hang of things now. I'm sure I'm missing something here, but I think the fundamentals are coming through.
Yeah.
Bring more to Ophalmi.
You're picking up faster than me, so that's for sure. I was completely clueless for about
The
a
mole
solid hour.
rest will soon end. Be ready.
I still only sort of vaguely know what's going on, but
Now,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
rekindle
happening
Ophalmi's
right there,
spirit.
starting out. I guess because they tried to work in a lot of different skills into it, so they had to like add all these different things that
yeah.
And also, you know, it has to have that boss status, so it has to be a little bit complicated. I think what I forgot to mention earlier before we started this boss is there's elements of the Elder Goblins dungeon where I was thinking how are they going to make this relevant to the story? There are these, you know, Bick and Wen and such. We've never heard of anything about them before. How are they going to feel relevant, given that they're so foreign to us compared to like Jazz? So far, personally, I've kind of been impressed that like it's sort of just come in seamlessly. It's just sort of, I think it's just nestled into the world so well that it's sort of like they've been introducing like this the Croesus and the Arc Glacier, and it's like yeah, okay, this is just the next thing that we have to add to the world of RuneScape, and it didn't feel as jarring as I expected things to feel. I don't know if you can relate to that. or is it still a bit sort of like? Do you feel like it's just tagged on without much relevance to the overall story?
I mean, I don't think it really needs to have much of a story. I mean, considering that it's just a warrior.
I think the fact that it's all like kind of Santistan related is probably helping. Like these are all like
Yeah,
different.
it all ties
Awaken,
into
Athani.
Santistan, which is nice, and it's sort of its background on how I was listening to. I'm going to plug another podcast. I was listening to the RSB&B podcast on digging into Santistan's lore,
The cathedral is
and
set.
I know one of the things that they brought up, which I think this boss highlights very well, is we've had this image of Santistan for so long as like the jewel of the past. It's the like the great city of the empire. And what we've been learning through archaeology and City of Santistan quest, and especially this boss, is there's a lot more to Santistan than we thought there was, and it's not all
Yeah.
sunshine and daisies.
Oh, 100%. I'm really fully invested in all the different new and exciting things that have been introduced to Santistan. It always seemed like a place that had a lot of history that we hadn't yet uncovered, and it
Yeah.
had so much potential to. That's why I think it was just a really good canvas to add all these things. So I think my main concern was we had Karapak, who was an established character with all this established narrative,
Yeah.
and then we had so I was kind of thinking like, okay, we've got Karapak, where do we go from there? What else, with Big Gwen, Full, who can, I guess with Full I was expecting Zar or Tokar can relate to Full, but Big and Wen were question marks here. And
I think that because we do know so much more about Jazz, gives Jagex the opportunity to use the boss as more of a storytelling tool. So
Exactly,
the Karapak front was very much about Karapak. It wasn't as much about the other. It wasn't as much about Jazz because we know about Jazz.
yeah, exactly that, yeah. So yeah,
the big
like you said,
front
when we get to
especially.
Wen,
Yeah, when is that to an extent, not to as much of an extent as the big front is, I think, because the big front so far is very. This
it
is
was the
what
most
Big
shallow.
is.
We didn't know anything about Big before this. I mean, you had vague glimpses of what Big was about, but compared to the rest of them, it's just absolutely nothing.
We knew.
So
yeah, we knew that Bic was associated with plant life and nature and that, but we didn't really know that much.
yeah,
That's about all we knew.
So I guess maybe that's something that helped them lean into the fact that it was like a blank canvas. They could kind of create story from there and form something rather than being like, oh, it has to tie into existing content in the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess you could say, I think when we had the idea of the glacial origins and all that, I think Bic and Wen, we still don't know 100% like as much as we do about, say Jazz, but you kind of get an idea of what their temperament is, I guess is the right word.
Yeah, you get a sense of sort of where they stand.
I think I like to see with Bic and Wen, because I remember the opening cutscene of Wen, there was this sort of idea of Wen summoning the Glaciers and then sort of almost turning away, like trying to remove any involvement with her and the Glaciers. She didn't want to be involved with their appearance on Gillinor, I guess. She summoned them in a way that they were going to be used as tools, but she did not want to see the actual impact of that.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's very
Bic is
detached.
sort of like a bit more. I think in the opening cutscene it said Bic didn't appreciate mortal life and was. I don't know. I'm going to pick my words wisely here, but didn't. Is probably going to be quite okay with mortal life being extinguished. And I took that as if we had to convince the Elder Gods of our worth, Bic would probably be the hardest one to convince, maybe.
Yeah, that seems like a valid interpretation, I think. Because they said she holds sentient life in contempt.
That's what it was, yeah.
So,
like, while the facts on these, like, Bick and Wen is very sparse right now, I think we've just at least got inklings of how they feel about us, mortals in particular, or I guess how they react to their involvement in this war, or the different stances on this war. So you're kind of seeing this, like, this differentiation in character for the Elder Gods. They're very hard to characterize just because they're not really like
Yeah, they're
people.
so unlike anything else.
But that you got to humanize things to a certain degree, and you can
Sure.
almost sort of like distinguish all four of them to some extent. Like Jas feels like the one we can be most personable to, the one we've been able to communicate to, the leader. And then you've got Wen, maybe a little bit more of a hands-off Elder God, and then you've got Bick, has no issue exterminating mortals
Yeah,
if the
just
need
does not care
arises.
about us at all.
Yeah, so curious what Full's going to be. Full, you could think like fire, aggression, violence, but it's
But at
hard
the
to say
same
until we
time, the Tok'ar are very robotic.
controlled. Yeah,
They're
so
like
it's almost like
automatons.
it's hard to place until we actually
Yeah.
get to know. And this is, I think, maybe that's the idea: is we don't learn everything about them in this Elder God Wars dungeon. We're starting to get introductions to the lesser known Elder Gods, which is pretty cool. And I think that's a very natural, organic way of doing that. So
Yeah,
I'm cool with it.
which I am
Yeah.
too. I'm having a lot of fun with this, with the update in general. Well,
Yeah.
with the Elder God Wars dungeon, I should say.
Yeah, I'm at least impressed. I think they're handling it more carefully than I expected they would. I thought it would just we'd be introduced to Wen Big and it'd be very jarring and sudden, but this seems to be adapting in a way that feels natural, which is all I could ask for. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm cool to wrap up here.
Yeah, I
Me
think
too.
we've pretty much run to the end. I am having fun with
Yeah.
this update. I am very confused, as I said in the chat.
Oh,
I'm very
100%.
confused by this boss, but I'm having fun with it
Yeah.
anyway, so I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, and I'm sure with practice, the big boss is going to become a lot more coherent. But it was fun to toy with the chaos starting out. 100%. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I have had much fun. Very solid update. Thank you, Jagex, for adding Skilling Boss, something that we can do, or that I can do rather.
And thank you for all the little details and footnotes and the God dialogue, which I am looking forward to every single week.
Yes. There's a lot of care put into this. Like there's a lot of memes going around about how unpolished some aspects can be, but I think it's clear there's a lot of care going into this update.
On the
all of these
whole,
updates.
I'm very impressed, and this has been well worth the wait.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying it.
I am enjoying this. So yeah, I am cool to wrap up here. Thank you, Alaska, for joining, and thank you everyone on Twitch.
Thank you for hosting, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you to our team. That was Regressive and Sky Striker.
Yes, thank
team
you.
I found on the fly, because you do need a team to do this boss, I gotta say.
You
Don't solo
absolutely
it.
do. You absolutely do.
Yeah,
I am
and big guys.
pulling up something on this channel this week. We do have more going on. We have a full week for you this week. Tomorrow, Cyan Rider is coming up with continuation of his Pokemon Shield Wonderlock run. That was the word. And on Thursday, Sirion is back from his vacation with Ori and the Will of the Wisps, sequel to the Ori and the Blind Forest playthrough, which I had a lot of fun with. I thought was good. I'm looking forward to
Nice.
To that.
So we got a bit of a
chat now.
few different games. It's not just RuneScape. Obviously, we got a few more games going on.
Yeah. So give us a like, give us a follow. I don't know what the Twitch words are. You know what Twitch works.
Follow us on Twitch.
And if you're watching this on YouTube later, do the YouTube things, like and subscribe.
Oh, which is what I do, because my time zone is that's all.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So if you're like me and you have a terrible time zone to live in, we upload all the streams to YouTube as well. Clan Quest on YouTube.
Yes. youtube.com/clanquest. So that I'm going to sign off here. We're going to sign off here. Thank you and good night.
See you guys.